Hey Gary, how's it going? Good evening. In JavaScript, yeah. I mean, look at this. I have a test around here. Where is it? I usually tend to use pools, but Dialog Engine was not using it. Where's it? Object access performance here. Let me make this bigger. Let me use Vim because there's a lot shown here that it's just annoying. So here, this is just the first test is just creating a bunch of new objects and releasing them. The second test is creating a bunch of objects filling the array, but we don't really at least from the context of Dialog Engine. When you create a new dialog, it gives you an instance as an API against a dictionary to handle the data of the dictionary. And this is basically what happens. You create first, like, resize the array or keep adding instances to the array, and then afterwards you loop around the array to just traverse the dialog tree. So here I'm not counting this time, the time that it takes to fill the first time the array, because what I care more about is accessing the array. And then this is basically the same test, but it's just a plain dictionary. So if you run this, I just create another. Let's give it a second. So it takes 1 second, almost 2 seconds for the ref counted for creating and deleting objects. Just accessing the objects takes about 5 seconds, and just accessing the dictionaries themselves, the underlying data, takes just... Wait, this is not 5 seconds, this is far less than 5 seconds. This is 2 seconds. This is given in milliseconds. So this is 0.5 seconds, 0.4 seconds basically, and 0.2 seconds. So yeah, the difference is huge. It's huge. Especially if you do this. This is a micro optimization from the perspective of a dialog engine, but I like to micro optimize, so I just do it. And the dialog engine actually, for the most part, inspects the dictionaries before actually accessing an object, just a ref counted object. So yeah, creating and deleting instances can be really, really expensive time-wise. And it's probably because JavaScript, luckily, yeah, it's more performant to just not have dialogues. And this is, I mean, for a huge amount of objects. And I'm doing like what, 5 million here? How many? No, this is ridiculous. 10 million. So if you don't really have that amount of dialogues, it's like you're a pull for hit markers, which is fun. Well, I'm not sure it will be. I mean, it it really depends on the usage and how and if the if creating and deleting those objects is in your hot path within your code. Because if it's not, then it doesn't really matter. You don't need to optimize it. Like there's and Godot is fast enough to not really need to worry about these things unless you want to have a lot of stuff going on in your screen, like I want. And in my case, I want every second to count, every micro optimization to be made. Because I just like to do this sort of thing. But also my hit markers are always part of the tree. Yeah, that's okay. I mean, again, it really depends on. I suppose it's fine. Yeah. Um, what I would say though that a lot of people do when it comes to node-based classes that I just hate people doing stuff is that sometimes you'll see them just add a bunch of node2ds to the tree and they're gonna be like, hey, these nodes don't do anything and it slows down the engine. I'm like, dude, bro, you're underneath node2d actually creates a canvas item in the renderer. And that's what slows down the engine a lot. If you use a plain node, that doesn't slow down the engine at all. Yeah, for hit markers, that's probably a node2d, and that's fine. I mean, it's not really, unless you're using, I don't know, a crazy amount. Maybe it is your problem? Wait, how big is your pool then? Because if you have a really ton of just node2ds for the hit markers, like a crazy amount, that's really... Hit markers are just labels. Ah, okay. Oh, well, I wouldn't... I mean, I don't... Wait, if you're using labels, what are you using underneath? What's the data of the font itself? Because if you're using... If you're not using bitmap fonts, then the rasterizing process, it's a huge performance hit. Let's say me use with and without using any. Okay. Also, if you're... no, you said the hit markers are always part of the tree. That should be okay. And your components inherit from node2d. I think that's okay too, unless, I mean, if those components don't have any graphical part, just use plain Node. Don't use Node2D, because then Node2D is going to be pushing, just adding a canvas item into the renderer that you're not using. And for small games, it's not a problem. But if you want to go crazy using components or many of your enemies, or you use those components across your whole code base for many different things or objects, then that can cause an issue. That's an easy fix though. If the component does not have a graphical component to it, just change the class. Vision component into the, okay. I see. I would have to like take a look at the your code and if to see, I mean, to verify if there's any thing you could do to sort of minimize. I mean, yeah, one thing you could do is just try to minimize the number of nodes that you're using. Let's suppose that the vision component is just a plain Node2D and nothing else. I mean, there are no other nodes underneath vision component. I suppose you probably have an area or something. Oh, it's just plain node? Okay. Because in that case, for the global position, if you're trying to just track an offset based on, I don't know, the player or whose ever parent it's in. You create a raycast in it. Okay. I see. But you don't need... Oh, you're using... I'm thinking raycast in terms of the physics itself. You're using the raycast node, I suppose. Because you can do this same thing just using the direct physics space, which is simpler and doesn't require a node, but you need to do some other initialization to get it to work. Nah, I think it's okay. I mean, and you said your enemies, you only plan to have like 64 enemies, if I remember, in your game. I mean, I'm assuming we're talking about the same game that you were working on. Because if that's the case, I don't think you need to do any of these macro optimizations that I'm doing. 64, 128 enemies work. Ah, I see. Oh, I was gonna say, there's a... Well, it's the particles, but do you know of the debug node? I think it's Kali node, debug node, Godot, hold on. Debug menu? No, that's not it. Because there's a debug node that shows you, hold on. Let me just show you on my game. This is just for performance stuff, because oh gosh, something is broken. What is it? Oh, that doesn't matter. So one thing I keep a look at is always, I don't know what the particles are doing, but and I need to find where this code is at, but where is it? Is it here? Not this. It's tiny, but somewhere around here you can see like 2D physics active objects, like a bunch of data that can give you a hint, aside from the profiler, but a bunch of data that can give you a hint if some of these metrics are also messing around with your performance. Just by looking at the game and playing it. But yeah, the GPU particles probably doing something with the draw calls or making your render go crazy. Where is this code? That's free, and I ripped it out from someone, and it's MIT license too. Usually I have a link somewhere. HTTP. No, it's not here. Wait. What is this? This is just a really nice node for taking keeping an eye at real time of a lot of underneath stuff that I don't think the editor actually shows. At least it doesn't update as fast as running the code within the game itself. Yeah, it's a plugin. I'm trying to find where it is. Hey, Alex! How's it going? Where did I get this from? Hold on. It should be in my credits. Hugo. Ah, here. This. Yeah. Oh yeah, found it. Yeah, this is it. Yo, setting out your community Java Minecraft server. Let's go. Are you going to use the Docker image, or are you going with the? Oh gosh, I forgot that other project you told me about. I think it was Pelican. I don't remember. You're welcome, Kerr. Oh, I have to remove that. Ah, I see. Downloaded OS. Okay. Ubuntu and Chrome Remote Desktop. Okay. Nice. First niche use case. Could leave these there, but never use this, right? Yeah, it's good. It's not used. What can I do this next? Ah, right. I was needed for the debugger, I think. Yeah. This pushback and pop back are just awkward. Although I could keep them. There's no need to remove them. To verify them though. This one is unused and it's repeated. I don't want to mess around with the API. I'm just gonna re-implement it. Yeah. Discard. Your server is now finally up and running. Let's go! Are you using a vanilla server? Or wait, no, I think you said you were gonna use paper Minecraft. Wow, is that right? I'm not sure. Nice. Right. Back.
Computers now have primary control of critical vehicle functions.
This is ugly. That's okay. No. Oh, there it is. Oh, nice. Total average CPU plus GPU time 7.5. Not bad. Honestly, I have no idea. Because I'm not sure where that metrics, like, how, I don't really know how that metrics, um, what that 7.5 means, honestly. Sounds like macros? No, it's not microseconds, I'm sure. Hold on, let me take a look at the quick. So I use that debug node or the debug menu, but I haven't really spent that much time debugging CPU and GPU stuff. I'm usually keep the stuff that I usually stumble upon is usually CPU bounded. Oh yeah, yeah. GPU plus CPU 7.5. I would say that sounds bad. But where is the I mean, I suppose the bottleneck is mostly on the GPU. Because the particles are doing something that maybe your GPU doesn't like. Or something's going on. Both GPU and CPU sleep on charts. Wait, what? Really? But what the hell? And the GPU still sleep. I mean, both the CPU and the GPU still sleep when you crank it out all the way to 10,000 particles? Wow. I suppose that's so strange though, because I would expect at least to be able to see those spikes or to be able to measure those spikes through this node to an extent. Oh, same. What? I think your case might be better. That's so strange though. It might be better measured with Tracy. You might want to download Tracy, and you're gonna have to compile your own engine though. That's all. think this is everything I wanted to do in Dialog Engine. Oh yeah. So Dialog Engine done. Let me bump the plugin version. Did not change the API. This was mostly performance. Oh, and the yeah. I fixed that too, right? The registering of instances which wasn't working properly. Yeah, it's fixed. Okay. 1.5 bump plugin version. The tag. I'll release this later. By the way, Kerr, what renderer backend are you using? Is it the compatibility, or are you using Forward Plus or mobile? Because I think I remember the stream avatars was using compatibility, and this could be a well, not yeah. Ah, I see. Okay, so I my friend that I'm working with didn't have the same error problem. Ah, okay. Oh, but that's probably because you want it to run on the VM too, I suppose. And if the VM has like a virtualized GPU, nothing with pass-through, yeah, it's probably not gonna accept. Well, that was long ago. Maybe. Ah, I see. I think when if you try the latest beta, maybe you'll be able to get away with Forward Plus. I'm assuming that you had issues with Vulkan, and maybe Direct 12 might work on your PC properly. DirectX 12. I think 12? I don't remember the version. I'm not a Windows guy. I don't know much about Windows. though you should though, because most of the players are gonna use Windows. Okay. Let's go now to the Achievements Manager. And from here, I want to strip the code from, no, Inventory Manager. This is what I want to strip. And I need to fix this too. On the icon part. This. Hey, tips and tricks, welcome. Yeah, you're gonna see a lot of text on my streams, way too much. Right now, I'm working on an achievements manager for managing game achievements, and I am fixing. Hold on, I can show you. So when you know that the achievements like Steam or other consoles, you put an icon on them. I mean they usually pop up with an icon. So I want the editor to show me an icon on the achievement that you're programming on. So right now I want to add that. I'm gonna fix a bug on another plugin, and I'll probably release these two plugins, new versions, at some point soon. I don't know if today, but another day. I'm still here. I suppose you're talking to Kerr. Tips and tricks. I don't know. It's the viewer. All right, I'll be calling you just Tips from now on. Is this gonna work? Hmm. Huh. It's not getting synchronized. Oh, yeah. Wait, no. Just need bench amount. I'm registering. Oh, I can't hear. Hmm. Wait, I see my name in the chat and I'm not even paying attention. What's happening? Uh, jobs not learn. It is stolen. Hey, I don't yell at people randomly pressing enter. What are you talking about, Kerr? Only OS respect is Gen 2. That's not true, Kerr. What are you talking about? Oh yeah, I remember doing this. Okay, it needs to be done. The signals are a bit iffy. It's right here. Inject. Yeah, get the ID and the data. It's not needed. Honestly, my biggest struggle so far is coming with an idea that I want to work on long term. How to use my Pro with shiny objects. Yeah, tips. I really recommend that you start small and just do things you like. Um, sorry, I'm spying on you guys. Uh, and maybe even find another engine if you're just starting on programming. Hey, Kerr. But you're tugging in my room. This is my space. My territory in the internet. Okay, I'll just shut up and code. Okay, this should be fine. Oh yeah. Then send to one of your viewer. Wait, what engine would I recommend? Are you talking to me, Kerr? Or are you talking to the voices in your head? Wait, who said that? Oh, that was Steve. Yes. Um, honestly, it really depends on what Tips wants to do. Kind of the same. You much prefer Godot? Oh, probably because of the coding style. I see. I see. Um, what I was gonna say. Thing is, since you are starting programming, tips. Thing is, Godot is very generic, very general. You can pretty much do anything in it, but since it's so generic, it's it doesn't really have all the tools for you to like start building a game right off the bat. In terms of like different contexts. Like for example, it doesn't give you like a database for your items or like a tiny dialogue manager or something to manage your characters and the dialogues. There's nothing like that, and you need to come up with your own solutions. Um, and if I'm not sure what I would even recommend, because there's a lot, and it really depends on the person and their goals. Godot is really nice for just wrapping your head around it, because you can just slap a lot of nodes together. But I would really recommend something even lower level, maybe like Pico 8, or maybe even RPG Maker. Well, that's for RPGs, RPG Maker. Or for making puzzles, there's Puzzle Script. Yeah, it really depends on what you want to do. Tips. Pure assembly? No, at that point, it's just you're gonna be. You feel underestimated. I just don't know your skill set. You wanna go for C? Sure, use SFML or do I don't know SDL. Go for it. Do whatever you wanna do. You want to use Godot? Use Godot. Like that's okay. C++ without smart pointers. Let's go. Nah. You start with the Arnold Schwarzenegger, Arnold C. That's the best programming language for games, bro. For sure. Arnold C. Server is running because my subnet for my VM is wrong. Nobody can join it. Oh no, Alex. Wait, so you're not using... Oh, I thought you might be using the HCP to connect your VM to a router. I mean, or you can always just port forward into the VM, I guess. What is a pointer? You guys want to know about pointers? You guys need a lesson about pointers? Um. Okay, let's do some pointer stuff. Wait, do you really? Do you? I'm gonna ask Tips. I'm not gonna ask you, Kurt. You've been trolling me. Tips, you really want a tiny class, a tiny lesson on what a pointer is? You can do something really quick. Yeah, that's right, storing the address of a value. Yeah, but it's useful specifically for arrays. When you have and this is lower level. This is not like you don't see a pointer in Python or any others. Well, you technically see a pointer on arrays in Python if you think of the index as the pointer for whatever data you want to access within the array. But it's not really a pointer in the technical in the C language. It's not really a pointer. The index of the array, but the index in C. But yeah, anyway, you got that right. I don't think you need a lesson. I think some jiggling keys. Yeah, some jiggling keys. Maybe, I don't know. When I type, you probably hear that, I suppose. That's not true, Kerr, because the pointer can also point to another pointer. Which is also the data of another pointer, I guess. Everything is data. Everything is data. You can access the server yourself, Alex? No! Maybe within the same VM you can run Minecraft. That should work though. Well, unless you're not really running a graphical user interface, then it's not gonna work. Yeah, Tips, that's right. And then when you want to know the name of the guy, you walk to that address and then you ask them, hey, who lives here? Here. Her. Is there a way my CPU is too busy counting new stuff for me enemies every frame, but the CPU orders and what causes the real FPS drops? Again, depends on what you're doing. Kerr. But messing around with the scene tree, if you add and remove nodes a lot, that's gonna mess around with the renderer, which is gonna cause some sorting. Like the renderer is gonna need to sort the scene tree internally all the time to make sure that it's rendering things in the right order. So that's gonna cause some performance hogs. The thing is, it's really hard to know. Like, the performance has different dimensions, and it's really hard to optimize something without really looking into the actual problem. If I had your game, I could probably do it on stream to figure out what's wrong. But I don't have your game, and I don't pretend that you just give me your game, and I'll do it on stream. I just don't get why not say John if you know John. Yeah, that's true, Tips. And for the most part, you don't. I mean, for most of the game code, you don't need pointers, so using Godot is fine. For example, because JavaScript doesn't really have pointers. Not removing, not adding, not moving without enemies. Yeah. Godot is implicitly using pointers, but the engine. I mean, when you're coding in JavaScript, you don't really you don't really have to think of pointer logic unless you're actually doing something that requires pointer math to an extent. But it's not really pointers in the sense that you're not really messing around with the memory of the software. Like, the pointer is not really gonna give you access to all the memory because you cannot do that in JavaScript. That's what I'm trying to get at. Unless there's a nasty bug that lets you do that. More goal, more respect I have for games, such for example, where dev managed to move hundreds of objects with huge spec performance without huge. Yeah, me too. And games like Noida are crazy when it comes to the amount of data they are managing. Like, honestly, I wanted to do something like Noida, but in Godot. But I just gave up on it because there's a lot of simulation going on, a lot of... And in the end, that's not the kind of game that I really want to make. Is it the pixel show where every fragment of service player could have destroyed? Yeah, tips answered for me. I don't have to do my job of answering every question on stream. I can just be lazy. Because people say I'm a voice, I'm not a real person. Yo, that game is so sadistic. Hey, it's my stream. Uh, I can't. I can't. No, this is actually working. Hold on. Let's see if we can get the icons working in the editor. Let's go! It's too big though. How did I fix the icon size? Oh wait, no, no, no. It was um. It was in the. It was here. Or the registry. Set icon. No, it's not here. Uh,
Welcome home, Columbia. Beautiful, beautiful. Discovery's 4 computers now have primary control of critical vehicle functions. Liftoff of mission 41B, first flight of the orbiter Discovery, and the shuttle has cleared the tower.
Discovery Houston, trim to ATO.
hmm.
Beautiful, beautiful.
I made the image tiny somewhere, didn't I? Did I just configure the... Wait, I don't remember. Is it working like I think it should be? Yeah, where did I do this? What kind of RPG are you planning on making? Um, it's gonna be honestly, it's gonna be something like a mix. I think it's starting to seem like a mix of Vampire Survivors with Hollow Knight, like a top-down Hollow Knight kind of thing. I think I don't know. I really like that idea. No, not Metroidvania. It's gonna be top-down. Hold on. Let me show you a quick demo. Well, I think I showed this. I don't remember. Come on. Let me just remove all this. I need to dig into this code. I mean, it's not a demo. It's just a test of the enemies chasing me. Because I was, it's a test for performance. But this is something like this should happen inside the game. Don't they make it crazy? Right now there are not 20 enemies. I want like, I don't know, 300. So I want something like this to happen in the game. Oh shit, I just died. Where you're just like walking around and then suddenly a bunch of monsters or enemies are trying to kill you. But I want the pace to not be like Vampire Survivors, something a bit slower. Performance is an illusion. Just build your game on green vodka. Powered build. Yeah, why not? Да, я русский. Привет, как дела? Yes, I said vodka. Oh god, you're speaking in a very strange language, Tips. I don't know what that is. Do you even read that? Sa mi baga, pisiorul. Okay, let's look at the icon size. Where do I do this? Oh! Where did I configure this? I think I did 16 by 16, right? Uh-huh. Oh, there it is. Image resize 16 by 16. Image dot resize. Wait, why did I delete that in here? It's here. Now this should work. Why is my code so colorful? Don't you like it? I like colors. Many colors. Oh yeah. Let's go, tiny icons. That's alright. Symmetry size, yeah. I think we're done implementing this. This is not item, achievement icon. Or the, wait. The tree item icon, that sounds right. Achievement. You want to learn pixel art? I believe in you, Tips. You can do it. Go learn pixel art. This is off though, but wait, no, I don't want this. This and this. Should be fine. Okay. Implement. This is what I did, right? We have this item register. Yes. Yeah. Hmm. There's no need to emit the object itself. At the moment, what am I making? Um, I am fixing. Um, so I have this achievements manager for managing the achievements of the game, and I am fixing the logic that um lets you see what's happening in the editor. Because at runtime, sometimes you want to see what's happening with some of the data of your game when you're playing it, and I'm having this plugin that I'm making connect to the engine, and so that you can display in the debugger the data that the objects you're creating have. But yeah, it's basically. Hold on, I have to think about this a bit more later. But yes, this is just a simple plugin for achievements. Um, it's basically this. The achievement. Oh, there's something wrong here. Oh yeah, that's okay. Yeah, this is mimicking how the achievements get unlocked and the tiny notification that you see on the screen. I'm starting to think you are trolling me, Tibbs, because you asked about this when you came in, and now you're just asking about it again. I think you're trolling me. I think you're a crayon eating stock market ape. I mean, you said you ate your Reds today, right? So that's what you are. You are invested in GameStop too. I can read your future. I see everything that's happening in your head. I'm the voice in your head after all. Yeah, there's no need. Do we want to pass the whole entry? For the most part, yeah. But not when it's unlocked. Yeah, it's an add-on for Godot. And it's for my game too. This is a plugin. You can disable it, enable it. Look. Project settings. Plugins. Here. Achievements Manager. You just disable it. The Achievements Manager instances to work where you're gonna get a bunch of a bunch of messages in the editor. Yeah, some Steam achievements. Yeah, this is a sort of a wrapper. Like, it's for your game. You don't. I mean, people don't need to use this. I want to use it in my game because every time a new player, if your game has save files, even though maybe for that account the player already unlocked everything, I still want to show achievements when you start a new game. In-game events. When something happens in the game, you make a tiny window pop up or notify the player. Hey, you did something. I changed a few stupid things. I got 300 plus FPS. Nice. With active rain, nice. That's awesome. I was watching the other day a guy that made some kind of achievement system for game jams. Yo, really? And I'm here making my own. Man, I'm really picky with the code that I use. I'd rather make it my own. I have the not invented here syndrome. If it's not invented here, I don't want it. No. Not really, but a bunch of the code that I see, I don't like it at all. At all. It has too many bugs or too many weird things happening in Godot. I don't like it. Curve. What are you talking about? Only other code than mine that I respect is yours. Why are you putting words in my mouth that I have never said? You're talking. I mean, what I'm trying to say is, you are like putting me in strange positions. No, I'm just I just read your comment. No, no, I'm gonna flip out. Just flip my table where I'm streaming. Everything's gonna go down. Her said something about me. This is putting me in strange social positions. You heard no quotation marks, sure. That yeah, yeah, hold on. How can you hear quotation marks? Do they even make sounds? I don't know. Let's ask a very important, a very smart AI, maybe. I don't know. Do quotation marks make sounds? Hey. Wait. No. Wait. Hold on. Yes, they sound like this. Sure. And what's that sound? Which sound is that? I'm not sure. It sounds like nonsense to me. That's what it sounds like. Making other programmers distracted is when you get to pleasure. Sure. Go ahead, distract everyone. Did you finish your homework, Kerr? Go finish your homework. How did I know that you did not finish your homework? I don't know. I was. Well, I'm reading. Am I not the voice in your head? What's happening here? What are you guys talking? Hey, thanks for the follow, Tibbs. Rubonek. Oh, Rubonek was not doing homework ever. Wait, I let the AI do my homework for me because I'm not at school, and I can do that. I don't get graded. I can be lazy.
Roger, 0T, and I feel fine. Discovery Houston, press to ATO.
All right. Good night, Tibbs. I don't know how you guys do it. I cannot. Well, I say that. I was about to say I don't know how you guys stay up so late, and I didn't sleep until 5 a.m. today, so I'm being a hypocrite. But I usually fall asleep a lot earlier, though.
Discovery, go and throttle up. Discovery's 4 computers now have primary control of critical vehicle function.
Ungodly amount of caffeine. Go sleep. Stop drinking caffeine so late. Sleep is important. Like just short of the line of unrecommended by doctors. Damn. That's a lot of caffeine. That's understandable. It's only about 600 milligrams. Why did I do that in Quest Manager? What? Why? Set metadata. Oh, because people can modify the. Wait, why not? Ah, that's right. Because maybe you don't want, um, maybe set metadata. Hmm. I don't like this. I think this should. Update. Send an updated signal. Oh no, this is different. Is this ever animated? Quest updated. Hmm. Oh, this is fine though. Hmm. Oh, you're leaving her? I'm not sure. Tips? I don't know if you're talking to me or Tips. I think Tips should be gone by now. Maybe? I don't know. Me. Ah, I see. Alright. Take care, Kerr. Talk to you later if you show up, maybe, or if I show up on your stream someday. Tips, you should be gone. Wait, you're still here? What? Guys, it's late. Go to bed. You need to sleep. Sleep is only one of them. Alright. I'm not telling you to go away, girl. Not that way. Oh, you were playing metric tips? Nice. Okay, guys, I think I'm gonna end stream soon today because I want to go to bed early. I'll probably finish up what? I have some other small tasks that I want to finish up. I'm already yawning. I want to go to bed early when I wash my mouth and just wrap up some things and then go to bed. We're ready for therapy. Let's go! Alright, tips. Possibly going to sleep. That's good. Programmers don't wash. We're programmers just coding assembly and Vim all day long. Tips. Okay. Keep saying like tips, as in money. Yeah, Fortran will do too. Or Cobol. Cobol? I don't know how to say that. Oh, I'm yawning again. Great languages. Those were the times. How old are you, Kerr? You said you were in university, but I kept thinking of you as in a 20-year-old something. I don't know. A young adult. I mean, a 20-year-old person, you know? Not 20-year-old. I said 20-year-old something, I meant person, someone. Yo, leave me alone. English is not my first language. Yeah, I know it's not yours either. Ah, that's cool. I know you're not. Mhm. How old is Fortran? Really? When was Fortran invented? Holy shit, this is really old. Wow. The first compiler was released in 1957. Wow. Cobalt 1959. What? Oh my god. I wasn't even born by then. My grandparents were young back then. Huh, that's true. Wait, wait. I was gonna say that's true for me too, but I don't think that's true for me. No, my mom was young by then. My grandparents too. Why not? Everyone was young. Everyone is young. Because the night is young and full of terrors. Anyway, I'm losing my mind here. I'm 36. Wait, why? Are you 36 too? Or 35? Twenty something, okay. 20 something cur. Still studying. That's good. I never stopped studying. I graduated, but I really never learned carpentry. Oh, that sounds like a nice skill to learn. Easier to find a job? Wow. All right. I'm wrapping up the stream. I really just want to prepare for bed now. Alright, thanks for being here, Kerr. Tips, if you're still here, thank you for hanging out. I'm not gonna drink some coffee, I'm going to bed. I don't want to stay awake. I already stayed awake until 5 a.m. this morning. I don't want to do that again. I just want to sleep. The night was made for sleeping. We sleep at night. One last thing. What? Did you? Honestly, I have not. Oh shit! I forgot to talk to my friend. You know what? I'll do that now because I forgot about that. I need to text him. The thing is, he started to talk about some complex topics, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna postpone this, and because it's gonna take me a while to write about what I wanted to talk with, what I wanted to talk about with him. So I said I'm gonna postpone talking to him, and I never said hi for you to him. But I'll do that now, actually, before I go to bed. I'll do that now. I'll take a screenshot of you and send it to him. And be like, hey, this guy wants to say hi to you. I don't know why. But yeah, I'll do that. It's gonna be weird. That's okay. Be afraid? Why be afraid? Because it's gonna be cringe? I like cringe. Let's all be crazy together. I mean, as long as we don't harm each other, that's the good kind of crazy. Made for this screenshot. You want me to include the yeah, I am the weirdo, be afraid. Do you want me to include those two sentences in the screenshot too? sounds so creepy. I'm just gonna send him the "Did you say hi to your friend?" line. That's it. I'm just gonna keep it short and sweet. Doesn't sound creepy. Just weird. Okay, now I'm really gonna go. Alright, go watch Star Wars. Yes. Join the dark side. They have cookies. Oreos. Okay. See ya, Kurt. Enjoy your movie. And I don't think there's anyone else here, but if you are, thank you for hanging out. See ya, Kurt. See ya, everyone. Have a nice rest of the day or night. Bye bye.